Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Black Clover episode 114. So, last time we had Fugolian and Sisgolian show up. We had a little bit of their kind of brother-sister rivalry they had as a kid, where, Sisgolian was kind of this genius that practiced in her own way. And then Fugolian, who is very uptight and a genius in his own right, but he was very strict and did a lot of training and everything, whereas she kind of goofed off a little more, seemingly. But they ended up having a brawl when they were younger that ended up being called the Tuesday of Blood and Flames. So that was pretty funny. Um, it was a really epic moment leading up to both of them landing a punch on those two guys. I can't imagine them going out that easily, though. Or at least Veto. But other than that, I imagine they're gonna stand up again. But it was a really cool punch. But yeah, we have Asta going up against Lyra, who is in Rill's body. Seemingly. Well, Asta and Mimosa, right? So, yeah, and then Solid just admitting that Noelle is stronger and saying that she should go and he's gonna catch up and everything, and that was just a really cool moment as well. So, yeah, I'm really excited to jump into this. So let's get started, shall we? All right, guys, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. If I seem a little bit more docile than usual, it's because I had like an issue with my eyes, which I actually had during one of my other reactions. I can't really remember what I was watching at the time, but one of my reactions I had that where I was just like kept rubbing my eyes, they were bugging me, and then they gave me a headache like right after. But it happened to me again, and it gave me a really bad headache. I took a nap, and now I took some ibuprofen, so it is fading, but hopefully I won't let it affect my reaction though. Yes. Yep, Noah ran into Fauna. I didn't talk about that. Sisgolian versus Veto. Yep. Yes. Yes. Such a cool moment. Jeez. I love that. It would be great if they were just done, though. If that was it. Like, Veto and Kaiser just gone. The final invaders. Hmm. Very, ambiguous title. I feel like it could mean a lot of things. Is it referring to our group, Asta and them, invading the Shadow Palace? Are the invaders the people that have taken over the bodies, meaning the elves? I like ambiguous titles. I really like this opening song, too. Alright. What is this? Oh, this is Noelle and Fauna. Water and fire. Yep. Blue and red. Or orange-ish. Man, she has the mana to enter her Battlefield Dancer Valkyrie armor thingy. Shit. She's fast. I guess she probably ate she probably ate some food, didn't she? From jeez, chopped her wings off. Damn. You go, Noelle. Oh, this is going too well. She ate some of Charmy's food and got her mana back, probably, right? I forgot about that freaking little OP piece of plot where it's like, oh, I'm out of mana. Oh, wait, just give me a couple of seconds to eat some food. At least they give a reason, though. Some shows don't even give a reason, and the characters just suddenly have the mana that they didn't have before, you know? Willpower. Oh, shit. Did she dodge, or is Fauna just done? Why are those breaking? Jeez. Yep. Oh my god, there's no way that's for real. I'm so sorry! Is she just made of fire? Ah, shit. Oh god. What? Yeah, seriously. So, it's a black bull. Such OP magic. Just able to sit there and not even have to, like... I mean, obviously, if people could get to him, it'd be a big deal, but... Doesn't even have to fight. Yes, oh, shit. Protect the healer. We have to combine! Yes. Just like Kamina and Simone. Meow. That was a funny sound. Alright, so we're getting these guys fighting outside. They're grounding his lightning, oh no. Gonna go for the caster, unless the caster's inside of that thing. Uh-oh. Oh, that's Yuno, right? His hair is so... Jeez. His hair was so green glowy that I didn't realize it was him at first. Like, I thought it might have been. Nice. He's beautiful. Damn. Kicking ass. Oh my god, here we go again. Yeah. Charmy's in heaven. Hmm. They gonna find a way in? Oh shit. Oh shit. The necklace giving them a way in? The bird's like, yes, of course. It has always been this way. Follow you to the end of the world and cookie nummy yummies. Or yummy nummies. Shit. Alright, so no one else was supposed to get in, but Charmy and Yuno got in. Flop. Did she get separated too? Oh. We're back at this. Or is Charmy here at this too? Oh, Charmy's here at this now too. This is frickin' real. Oh, I'm in hell! Nice. That was funny. Oh, nice. The elf is having a crisis of drawing too. Not just Rill, it's anyone in his body. No! Don't give him food! Maybe it's magic draining food. Oh no. Charmy's gonna flip out. Please get pissed. Oh, Charmy, please get pissed. Yes. Uh-oh. That's not good. I was hoping for so much more. What? Uh-oh. Charmy? Oh, am I getting so much more? Is it? What? What? What is happening? What? Her grimoire is changing. She got bigger. I can never tell. She's always getting bigger and smaller. Is that the case? Human and a dwarf. What? There's dwarfs in this world? Ugh. I mean, I guess there's elves in this world. Why am I so surprised that there's dwarves? Oh my god, she like doesn't even know what this is. It's like freaking the wolf that ate Little Red Riding Hood, or the grandmother, or whatever, in the story. Oh. I like how he almost reconsidered for a second that she's half dwarf and he only cares about humans. Oh my god. He's eating everything. Oh. Shit. She's just going Super Saiyan. Oh my god. This is amazing. For the vitamins, for the fiber. It almost looked like the wolf in the background was vomiting, but he was like still eating everything, you know? But it was just like green shit like going into its mouth. When I like looked at it in my peripheral, it almost looked like it was coming out of the mouth because I just saw like green and movement. That's crazy, man. All right, back to this fight. So is Asta gonna come and help with this fight then? Maybe use his anti-magic. Did he just oh that's not Asta. I was gonna say usually Asta doesn't have like green slices. At least she's using her. Oh. So they just beat him. We didn't even get to see it. And boop. Bye bye, elf. I don't know if I finished what I was saying, but I was saying a good thing Fauna's capable of using her flame magic to cover her you know, boobs that are just hanging out now. Oh shit. He's in front of Raya and okay. That's the Patry version of Licht, right? Hmm. They have a Gordon. Just copies the spell. Shit. Just dodges it all. Oh shit. Oh, but what does this guy do? Hmm. Oh. Oh, you got the necklace. That's not good. The necklace that Asta tried so hard to defend for him. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? What? Oh! What? 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 What just happened? Is it like the demon? Like the way the mouth like cracked and opened, it reminds me of the evil demon smile in the right towards the end of the opening. Is it like some bad, like super evil elf or something from history that got reincarnated? So many things this episode that I did not see coming whatsoever. Holy shit. Man, can't wait to talk about some of these things. Just waiting for the credits to end because I don't want to get interrupted. I just want to go off. And just about over. Nothing after, right? Yep, that is it, guys, for episode 114. All right, so crazy episode. Holy shit. So, I guess, first of all, Fauna, was she really cut in half during that fight? And did she said she managed to use like a for since they used a forbidden magic to be reincarnated, she said that it allowed them to use other forbidden magic as well. Um, so did she actually get cut in half, but her recovery was able to fix it? Is that what I'm getting at? Or did Noelle's attack just like blow her clothes off? And it was just made to look like she was cut in half. Because that's insane if she's able to be cut in half and still able to recover from it, you know? But I guess maybe that's the worst person to go up against her is Jack, now that Jack the Ripper is there. If he just cuts her in half, she's going to heal from it, you know? But it's kind of funny that she gets cut in half and survives it, and then the guy who cuts things in half shows up to help. But yeah, Yuno was able to enter the Shadow Palace. The necklace that he had created like this gateway that allowed him in, and Charmy went with him. Obviously, Charmy has this little like crush on him and just kind of clung to him as he left. But I like how he respected the food and everything. Like at first he's like, now's not really the time to eat, but then he like took a bite and he's like, oh, I'm getting my magic back, you know? So that's really cool. And they talked about how he so quickly like gathered all the magic knights that were around everywhere, you know? So that's crazy that he assembled so many. Like there's a bunch of them out there. But yeah, I love Charmy's reaction when she first gets in there. Just, oh, I'm in hell, you know? She goes through this portal, she gets separated from Yuno, she's all alone, and then she just sees, like, demons and monsters and shit, like a volcano in the background, and she's just like, well, I'm in hell. I love that reaction. It was so, like, it was so casual, yet so, like, impactful. Like, maybe that's what I would think if I went through some crazy-ass portal, you know? And ended up seeing, like, demons in a volcano and shit, and, oh, I'm in hell. That was great. I loved it. But really, probably the biggest thing I want to talk about, because it's what we got the most exposition on. Obviously, the Ronnie stuff is really interesting and who he is, but we don't really know. You know, it's like all I can do is speculate. But the Charmy stuff this episode, holy shit. So she is half human, half dwarf. I don't know why I was so shocked at the idea of dwarfs being in this world as soon as the narrator, I think it was the narrator, or maybe it was Mimosa. Either way, when they cut and started talking about the, I don't think it was the narrator, I think it was Mimosa. But as soon as they started talking about the dwarfs, so like, not only are there elves in this world, there's dwarfs, and like, for some reason, in that moment, I was like, I thought there were only humans in this world, you know, when I first heard of the dwarfs. And stupid me, there's elves. I don't know how, like, we're sitting here fighting the elves, and somehow I guess because they look so humanoid, that I just kind of disregarded it, and I was just, like, in the moment, I was just so shocked at the idea of dwarfs, that my mind just forgot everything I knew about the show, and I was like, oh my god. You know, and then it dawned on me when she said it. I was like, oh, right, there's elves in this world. Like, it makes sense that there's dwarfs, you know? Like, a lot of like, fantasy worlds, when they have humans and elves, a lot of times there are dwarfs, you know, as well. So it makes perfect sense. But yeah, Mimosa did say they existed long ago, but Charmy's only, like, 20-something. So, I'm pretty sure she said her age one time, and I think it was like 24 or 25 or something. I know Charmy did say when Glamour World stuff, where's the Glamour World stuff? Dorothy said she was 27. I remember in that episode, Charmy saying, oh, she's older than me. So yeah, Charmy's no older than 27, but I'm pretty sure she's no younger than 20. I'm pretty sure she said one time that she's in her 20s. I just can't remember the exact number. But either way, you know, if she's only 20-something, that means that, you know, say she's 25, that means at least 26 years ago, a dwarf existed to have been able to create, you know, Charmy, assuming that their means of reproduction works the same, but they did it with a human, so I guess her mother could have been a human? I don't know. And I mean, her mother could have been a dwarf, and maybe that, you know, that's different. I don't know. But, regardless of all that, yeah, so she's half dwarf, and because of that, when this like mode changed within her, she got a different magic type as well as her body changing. So normally she is a rather small person, but she's a rather small person normally, right? But then they chibify her to be even smaller, I think. So I had no idea that, like, see, this is where it gets confusing because she got a little taller, right? A little more like, oh no, I guess she looks like her normal self, just taller, right? It's hard to decipher between her normal self and her chibi self that they do. But the question I have is, does she have 3 different forms or does she have 2 different forms, right? That's my question. Does she turn into her shorter self into a taller self when she takes on her like half human, I guess it would be if she's getting taller? Does she have an extra form where while she's in her short form, she can then go even smaller chibi form? Are we gonna find out? Like, I don't know. Like, is that the show trying to explain why she goes from looking like a normal person to like a chibi little baby kind of thing, you know? Or is that still just a fun little artistic choice by the artist to draw her like that and it doesn't have any bearing on the story? I'm not sure. But that's funny. But yeah, so her human half, I suppose, is the glutton half then, because when she got taller, that's when the like the cotton magic faded and then she started using this like gluttony magic or whatever. That's a really interesting character choice where she basically has these opposite personalities where, you know, her cotton form produces food while her, you know, her gluttony form just consumes the shit out of anything, seemingly. Or at least it's eating all the paint creatures. I don't know what else it could eat, and, like, I guess that power was transferring to her. It was crazy. I don't know. But, like, it was badass. I was really worried they weren't going to give me something good. I thought when she fell down, that was going to be it, and Asta was going to have to get revenge for her or something. But I'm so happy because when Lyra, who's in Rill, dropped that food, I was like, or knocked it out of her hand, I was like, oh my god, we better get an enraged Charmy, because, like, if Charmy's ever gonna get mad about anything, it's this right here, you know? Like, food is her whole thing. So it was a lot of fun to watch. And then we just learned something new about her, and, you know, it seems like all these characters, at least in the Black Bulls, have this, like, extra power hidden away somewhere that sometimes they don't even know about, you know? Like, we had, what was her name? Shit. Vanessa, who developed her, you know, little rogue or rouge, I don't know. It's weird how they spell it, but I think they call it rogue, actually. Um, and now, what was it? Who else kind of evolved a bit? We had Gray, who has evolved a bit with her magic. She is now able to, not only can she transform herself into other people, she can transform magic into other elements and stuff like that. So that was like a pretty big power up for her character. I feel like, at least with his usage, it didn't really... okay, yeah, I guess we have had some... Finral, I was gonna say, has, like, really come to his own using his power, but I don't know that his power has really changed. It hasn't really changed, but he does use those little wisps that he can send out that can touch people and, like, port them and stuff like that, so he has, like, developed some new abilities. His hasn't been, like, the most dramatic of changes. He mainly, like, kinda has the confidence to use it to its fullest ability more so than before, you know? Same with kind of Yami developing his, like, dimension slash or whatever, back at the I'm pretty sure that's the first time he ever used it, back when he cut Veto in half, I think. Um but I'm trying to think of who else has kind of, I guess Luck has technically, like, his magic has increased in his, he has a better understanding on how to use his magic, which kind of gave him a bit of a level up too, you know. But it seems like all the Black Bulls are just slowly, like, gaining this power level. And then obviously Noelle, I expected her to get better because she was kind of a very prominent character throughout, you know, the early parts of the show and everything. So obviously we know we'd see her growing. But sometimes the side characters don't grow as much as it's happening here. So I think that's really cool. I appreciate that they give the time to grow these characters. We never went back to Veto and Lord Kaiser, so we don't know if they're actually down, or if they're gonna get back up, and we're gonna have Sisgolian and Fugolian continue to fight them, you know. But those hits were pretty hard. It's just crazy to think that Veto made this return to lose like that, you know. But yeah, other than that, the only really thing I have to talk about is Ronnie, who at first I was like, is that like, well, okay, no. So at first I made the joke about Ronnie being their Gordon because he was like doing that whisper thing that Gordon does, talking really quiet the whole time. And then Raya said, "Why are you lying, Ronnie? I can tell when someone's lying." And that made me, like, a million things rush to my head while I was trying to watch, and I just, like, didn't say any of it out loud. But one of my thoughts is, like, is it Gordon? Did he, like, somehow transform himself into Ronnie? Did, like, I don't know, was Gray able to, you know, transform him or something, and then he showed up here, but that magic that he used is different and stuff like that, so I really doubted it. And, like, I don't know, there's a bunch of things ran through my mind, and then obviously I mentioned the demon one that went through my mind because of the creepy, like, smile that he did, you know. Like, it seems like that creepy smile from the opening from that demon, so I wonder if it is like some kind of evil elf that existed back in the day, you know. And if the reincarnation brought back, like, all the elves, maybe it brought back him too or something. But I'm really intrigued to find out. Now, what was it that Ronnie lied about is one thing I'm curious on. Finally everything will return. They dodge. Doop-a-doop-doo. Ronnie gets the necklace. Yuno realizes it's missing. Has his little flashback. Come on. Let's see. And then I want to know what Ronnie lied about. Yuno says, I don't know if it's a magic stone or not, but that belongs to me. Give it back. Nice job, Ronnie. No one could ever beat you at tag. Now we'll finally make things right. And then that's, okay, so that's the last thing he says, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now we'll finally make things right is deemed a lie by Raya. So now we'll finally make things right. So what does that mean? I guess maybe he doesn't want to make things right. I mean, I can only think of the opposite, you know. Either way, he lied. Maybe he wants to use the stone for some other purpose, or maybe he's just gonna try to keep it away from Raya and them. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. This episode was crazy. They also mentioned that the level of Yuno's skill and how fast he's grown might even rival, you know, Lick's prodigious talent, you know. So I'm curious about. I mean, obviously we've known Yuno this whole time. Yuno has been strong and everything, and has gotten stronger very fast. So it's no real surprise there. But I love that little moment of Raya being like, "Damn, he's leveled up," you know. So, but anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. I absolutely loved this episode. It was so crazy. And I just cannot wait to see more. So check out my Patreon if you do want to see more. There's a couple episodes ahead you can watch on there. Patreon.com/Morthadon, or the link is in the description, or it will be popping up on the screen. There's also all kinds of other content on there. Great way to support me and what I do here, and I very much appreciate it. So thank you guys, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.